Hi and welcome. My name is Johnny Fergan. I'm from All Total Coaching. What I want to talk to you today is why so many of us procrastinate and why that is ruining your life. But before we start, I'd like to talk about a book, How to Be a Man, What Your Father Never Taught You. The book launch will be coming soon. I can reassure you. It'll be advertised on all platforms. But as I said earlier, we're still working on little things that need to be fixed before our official book launch. So what is our book all about? It's a guide for men in this feminized world, especially for men under 35 or any man for that matter that grew up without a father, without a male figure that taught him or was a mentor. Man, what is a man? How to be a man? Women, relationships and sex. Media, manipulation, indoctrination via the movies. Health, food and exercise and why it's so important. Money, wealth, what you need to know, what you are never taught about money in school. Value, what it is and why it's so important. How to overcome depression and fear. Happiness and fulfillment. Feminism, the real truth. Family court and consequences. False accusation, domestic violence. How to be social and build a great network. Keep up, how to maintain your relationships. Summary of the rules that will save your life. Sources and resources. Today, I'd like briefly to explain why most of us procrastinate and why this procrastination will ruin your life at the end. Why do we procrastinate? Because most of us are always scared to make the wrong decision or be scammed by other people that we heard. But the problem is we end up doing nothing. And in the long run, it's the biggest mistake. Because then most of us live with the regret of if. If I only did this, if I only did this, if I only did talk to her or him, whatever. But the real truth is you're indecisive. And in your indecisiveness is ruining your life. Now, although if you take practice and you take decisions and make decisions, you will make some mistakes. But if you take, let's say, for example, 20 things, a procrastinator wouldn't do anything. If you took in 20 incidents, 20 decisions, maybe 10 of them will be wrong and 10 will be right. And you succeeded in 10 things. I'll give you an example about dating. Yeah? If, for example, you approach or speak to 100 women, you may get rejected 90 times, hypothetically. And 10 women will meet you. You still got only 10% success. But you still met 10 women. On the other hand, the other fellow that is a procrastinator, he never approached anybody. He never failed at all. But he never met anybody. So you may only succeed at 10%, but you still went out on a date with 10% of the women, and you may meet a woman that you really love to be with. And she loves to be with you. But that procrastinator never approached any woman or never spoke to anybody, because all women are whores or whatever, because he's a procrastinator and he doesn't look at himself and talk and take full responsibility, accountability and responsibility. And this is what I talk about in my book. Part of being a man is being accountable and responsible. No woman, I don't care how old she is, what's her background, wants to be with a man that's irrational or man that's not responsible and accountable for his actions. So, how do you kill procrastination? How? Start being decisive. Start taking little actions. Start making decisions. At the beginning, my dear friends, it'll be difficult. But once you train your mind to take action, you will get into that momentum. And momentum, my dear friends, is a lifesaver. Whether it's exercise, running, taking dance classes, or whatever it is. Once you get into the mood of making decisions, it'll break you to multiple decisions. Mind you, keep note, you may fail from time to time. But I urge you, my dear friends, you will succeed. I swear on my life. I'm testimony to this. I was running like a fat slob years ago. And I used to be embarrassed that people look at me, but I kept going. I was embarrassed and I lost the weight. Now I run, not once or twice, women have stopped me and said to me, you look amazing. I'm not telling you this to boast my ticket and tell you how wonderful I am, because nobody gives a shit. Neither do I, by the way. I'm just telling you, because to kill procrastination, you have to start making decisions. It'll be a new skill to learn internally. But the more you kill that procrastination, The more you make decisions, it'll give you momentum. You'll get into that vibe of making decisions. You will, like I said earlier, fail from time to time, but keep going. I promise you, I swear on my life, you will succeed. And the biggest enemy we all have is not the media, not anybody. It's the mind fuck we have in ourselves. And I say this in my book. We all hear about peace here, peace in the Middle East, peace here. The biggest peace my dear friends, you will make is making peace with yourself. And if you cannot make peace with yourself, your life will be in turmoil. So this is how most of us procrastinate, and how to kill your procrastination by taking decisions small, and you'll get into momentum, and I promise you, your life will get better. I really, really hope you enjoy this book. And at the same time, I want to recommend a book that will blow you away that I finished now. The Subtle Art of Not Giving Up. Well, you get the drill. By Mark Manson. It's absolutely amazing. I loved every minute of it. And this just further puts the emphasis on what I said earlier about the biggest enemy we have is the mind fuck in our own heads. If you can't make peace with yourself, my dear friends, how can you make peace with your colleagues at work, at home, close friends, or whatever? Thank you very much for listening to me. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Look us up at www.alltotalcoaching.com. I can change your life. The question is, do you want to, or are you going to keep doing the same thing again and again, expecting Superman or Superman come and save you because you're such a wonderful person, when really nobody gives a shit. But I give a shit about you. Do you know when? When you start giving a shit about yourself. Give us the hand, and I'll pull you out of the abyss like never ever be seen before in your life. Email us at john@sosdating.com. Thank you very much for listening. As always, you know who I am? I'm the best friend you'll ever have, because I tell the truth just the way it is. I'm your friend, Johnny Forget.